Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, the World of Thunder Super Late Models. For the penultimate round of the series, we head to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Good evening, my name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on this Sunday evening. Drivers briefing happening at the time, letting the drivers know what is going on the program. Of course, we'll have qualifying up in just a moment, and of course we'll go into heat races, preliminary mains, and then of course the main event, no dash tonight. And once again, it should be a good night. We are live here on Ultimate Dirt TV on our YouTube, Facebook, and of course the iRacing portal as well. So we hope you enjoy the coverage of tonight's proceedings. Of course, tonight the Super Late Models up first, and then in about 2 hours' time, the 360 Sprint cars have their chance to turn on and put on a good show for you fans watching. We'll take this opportunity just quickly to thank a few people. Of course, you can check these lovely sponsors out on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Click on the sponsors tab, and there you'll find a list of wonderful people and organisations that help us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media. Without their support, none of this would be possible. As the driver's coming back out onto the racetrack just for a couple more minutes, so we'll take this opportunity to step aside just briefly, go out and promote the race just a little bit more. And we are going to be back in about a minute. Alright, so we're not too far away from going into qualifying. This checkered flag has been thrown on the practice session, as now we await the drivers for qualifying. Alright, the first car we're going to keep an eye on in car number 13. It's the rockstar himself, Mr. DJ Kilinowski. See what kind of lap time Kilinowski can put down, of course. And that'll be the green flag for that one. Shad Prescott, first driver, 19, 692 or 19, 692. DJ Kilinowski, first lap time is going to be quick time with a 19.668. Trevor Fitz, third quick with a 19.733. Your defending champion for Season 3, Aaron Kitchen in caliber 17. Sitting 5th quick at the moment. Can he improve? No, he cannot. Mitch Stars in the 54 car. Gonna go 9th quick with a 20.209. Hayden Cardwell in the 07 entry. Sits position number 4. They all try and take the top spot from DJ Kilinowski with a 19.668. Can he improve on the time, Cardwell? Yes, he does. And he is going to go quick time with a 19.608. Hunter Stifler in 8th. Chris Beck on the racetrack. Rolling out onto the racetrack in the 127 car, it's going to be Blake Majulis. Blake Majulis in 127. Green flag for Blake Majulis. Something wrong on that car. It was 6 quick actually. 19.737. Dustin Hall in the 331 car. On the racetrack. Got about 10 seconds to finish up this lap. Should get the 1 lap in. And then we'll move straight into tonight's heat racing action. Howard Weaver in car number 22 goes to the top of the speed charts with a 19.535. Dustin Hall. Does he get the time in? No, he does not. So we'll move straight into qualifying. Three heat races on the program for tonight. We'll go ahead and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for heat race number 1. Starting on pole in car number 22, it's going to be Howard Weaver. On his outside, car number 10 of Shad Prescott out of position 2. At a position number 3, car number 21 of Nathan Kassler. He lines up alongside car number 41 of Michael Rafferty out of position 4. Position 5 in the 115, Jed Barton out of position 6, the 23 of Trevor Cheney. Inside row number 4 in the 333, Charles Boggs and Josh Collins in the 95, scheduled to start position number 8. That is a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for heat race number 1 of the World of Thunder Super Late Models here at the Williams-Grove Speedway in the penultimate round of the series. So a good field of super late models here in the building. Here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the famous Williams-Grove Speedway. So 7 cars made it onto the track for heat race number 1. Hello, Steve. How you going? So overcast conditions here at the Grove. Of course, being the virtual Williams-Grove Speedway, I don't think rain is going to be a factor. We are live on Twitch tonight as well, along with our YouTube side of things. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up on the video. Of course, you can hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. Doesn't cost a thing. And of course, make sure the bell on the Get Notifications tab is on. We are live many times throughout the week, and of course we are live on the iRacing portal quite a bit now, so a big thanks to iRacing for allowing that to happen. And of course, if you're watching on Facebook, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page, hit the share, let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for as well. Heat number 1 of the World of Thunder Super Late Models penultimate round here at the Williams-Grove Speedway. Howard Weaver and Shad Prescott on the front row. Weaver, green flag off turn number 4, waste no time. in putting the foot straight to the floor to get the run into turn number 1 and 2. Prescott sits in second. You battle for third right now. Kassler on the inside, Rafferty on the outside. Rafferty caught the opening. The 21 car, there's some contact. Kassler around. Jed Barton involved in that one as well. So now it's a little 4-car, 5-car scrap at the back. Meanwhile, the two drivers out in front. Weaver leading Shad Prescott under the bridge here at the Grove. Jed Barton in the 115, the black, white and green entry. Sitting back there in position number 3, doing a nice job. Here comes the 23 car. Trevor Chaney up the inside of Michael Rafferty. Rafferty running the middle of the racetrack in 3 and 4. We go back towards the top 2. 3 in the books. 5 laps to go. Heat race number 1 of the World of Thunder Super Late Models. Prescott closing in on your race leader, Howard Weaver. And come past the start finish time, we're going to be halfway home in heat race number 1. Still a good battle. It's starting to spread out right now, but a good battle towards the front of the field right now. Prescott trying to catch up to Howard Weaver, and he's done that. But Weaver just pulled away from him on the previous lap. He picked up nearly 1/10 of a second. So lap times in the high 19-second bracket, 19.7s, 19.8s, 19.9s for your two guys out in front. Everybody else in the 20s. There is a 5 at the moment. It's a 5.6. I dare say it's going to go out to about a 5.8, 5.9 second lead. There it is, 5.850 between Prescott in second and Trevor Chaney in third. Off turn number 4, the white flag flies here at the Grove. Howard Weaver, your leader, in car number 22. Looking to get the job done here. Down the back straightaway for the final time in heat race number 1. Very smooth on the bottom side of the racetrack, and Howard Weaver going to come across the line in first place. He gets the job done. Second home is going to be Shad Prescott. Trevor Chaney going to grab third. Jed Barton in the 115 will grab fourth. Michael Rafferty 5th. Nathan Kassler 6th. Charles Boggs in 7th. And Josh Collins did not make the call for heat race number 1. So well done to Howard Weaver. Heat number 2 on the program next. We'll go ahead and take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid. Your front row for heat number 2 in the 07 car. Starting on pole, it's going to be Hayden Cardwell. On the outside of the front row in car number 28 in the D1RT car, it is Trevor Fitz. Your defending Super Late Model World of Thunder Season 3 champion. At a position 3 in car number 17, Aaron Kitchen will line up alongside car number 7 of Mason Turner at a position number 4. At a position number 5 in car number 1, Robert Schaefer. And starting position 6 in car number 46, it's Adam Stevens. And your final starter in heat race number 3 to make up the 7-car field in car 331, Dustin Hall will start at the back row by himself. That is a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Hi ho, it's off to Williams Grove we go. Hayden Cardwell, we've seen him just a couple of nights ago in the ES8 Sleeping Race Super Late Model Race at Lanier National Speedway along with Trevor Fitz. You've seen a number of these drivers make the trip from Lanier out to the Grove in just a couple of days. So Hayden Cardwell, Trevor Fitz on the front row, Aaron Kitchen, Mason Turner, row 2. Robert Schaefer, Adam Stevens at row 3, and Dustin Hall in row 4. 8 on the board. Green flag is out, and Cardwell starts on pole, gets the opportunity on when to start the race, and he got a good jump over Trevor Fitz. Saying that, and Cardwell got a little tight to the middle of 1 and 2. Fitz trying to make something happen through the middle of the racetrack. Aaron Kitchen trying to get up on the inside of Mason Turner, but Turner's got the car speed on the exit of turn number 4. The 1 car of Robert Schaefer and Dustin Hall side by side battle for 5th and 6th. Just behind your defending Super Late Model champion Aaron Kitchen in the 17. Can he go back to back this year? Of course, we'll find out in a couple of weeks' time. Going to be very difficult. I believe Kiladowski is leading the points championship. Out in front in the 07 car, Hayden Cardwell, the superstar. 3 in the books, 5 to go. He has got a commanding 1 second lead over Fitz in second. Mason Turner, 8/10 of a second back there in third behind Trevor Fitz. Another 8/10 of a second back to Aaron Kitchen in fourth, and you go back to half a second to Schaefer, and then Dustin Hall climbing all over the back of the 1 machine through turn number 3 and 4, halfway home. 4 down, 4 to go. Cardwell just continues to dominate here at the Grove. In heat number 2, the 07 car. It is flying right now. Don't forget, tonight the 360 sprint cars as well have their chance in about an hour and 45 minutes time. Server launches in about an hour and a half. 2 to go for your leader Cardwell. We're watching Trevor Fitz in the 28 car. In second, third is the 7 car of Mason Turner. Aaron Kitchen 4th, Robert Schaefer 5th, Dustin Hall and Adam Stevens. White flag being displayed on the racetrack for these drivers. Heat number 2, Hayden Cardwell. Under the bridge, down the back straight away. Into turn number 3 and off at turn number 4. The win will go to Hayden Cardwell. He makes it look easy. Second going to go to Trevor Fitz. Mason Turner in third. Aaron Kitchen home in fourth. Robert Schaefer will make up your top 5. And then Dustin Hall closely followed in 6th position. And coming across the line now in 7th is going to be Adam Stevens, who will get your 7th spot in tonight's second heat of the night. We are left with just our final heat race on the program before we start to move into the mains part of the evening. Of course, before we get there, we're still going to do another heat race. Heat race number 3. Starting to get on the racetrack right now. We'll go and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 13, the Rockstar DJ Kiladowski. On his outside in the car 127, 127, it's going to be Blake Majulis. Starting position number 3 in car number 33, Hunter Stifler. He lines up alongside the 99 of Seth Cheney at a position number 4. At a position number 5 in car number 54, it's Mitch Stiles. At a position 6, the 5 of Steve Kaufman. Your 7th and final starter in car number 2, Chris Beck, will be on the inside of row number 4 by himself. Heat number 3, the final heat race of the night in the penultimate round of the World of Thunder Super Late Model Season 4. Here at the Williams Grove Speedway, right here on your number 1 home for Dirt Sim Broadcasting, Ultimate Dirt TV. The final 8 laps of heat racing competition begins here at the Grove. Majula's got a great start on the outside, got a little tight as Kilinowski just moved up a little bit on the racetrack. Majula's down to the inside in turn number 3 and 4. Kilinowski right through the middle. Here comes Hunter Stifler trying to get by Majulis as well. Challenge for the race lead into 1 and 2. Majulis continues to work the bottom. Kilinowski continues to roll through the center of the turns. The bottom is the place to be. Blake Majulis, your new race leader. Here comes Hunter Stifler. Trying to throw his name into the mix as well, but Majulis is going to lead lap number 2. 6 laps to go. Majulis comes up the racetrack. Watching Kilinowski in second spot. Majulis back down low. That's going to leave the door open again. Oh, Majulis and Kilinowski almost had contact. Here comes Stifler up on the inside on Kilinowski. Moves Stifler to position number 2. So the battle on for second right now as Kilinowski once again works right through the middle above the slick in 1 and 2. As Blake Majulis really starting to drive away from Hunter Stifler in second and also DJ Kilinowski. We go back and have a look at the 99er Seth Chaney. Chris Beck has moved up a couple of spots. Mitch Stiles in position 6 and Steve Kaufman in position number 7. Kilinowski continues to roll through the center of the turns. Trying to find some extra grip, trying to find some extra speed, but at the moment we've got 2 laps left and Blake Majulis started on the outside of the front row, got to the lead on lap number 2 and has never looked back since. White flag is out one final time in heat racing competition here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Blake Majulis down low like he's done for so far 6.5 out of the 7 laps. Through 3 and 4 he will get the job done, making it look easy. Blake Majulis battle on for second at the start finish line. That was close, but it's going to go to DJ Kilinowski. Third is going to be Hunter Stifler, Seth Chaney, Chris Beck, Mitch Stiles and Steve Kaufman make up your field in heat race number 3. We are going to have a little warm-up session. Now all cars transferring to the main event, so no need for a B main. Of course, no dash tonight, neither. Bennett, thank you for the host, brother. Appreciate it. So I'll take this opportunity once again to let everyone know, of course, you can keep up to date with what's going on here at Ultimate Dirt TV at ultimatedirttv.com. And you can find a list to our sponsors page, of course, our wonderful people that support us here on a, well, not only nightly, but a weekly basis as well. Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Without those wonderful people behind the scenes, of course, none of this would be possible. Of course, also on our website, you can have a look at our previous videos. Of course, all our videos get uploaded straight away to our website. Just still going to add just a couple of videos from the past couple of days, but we will get those uploaded. I'm going to take this opportunity for the final 15 seconds. Just quickly step aside and get set for your main event here this evening. Our main event up now, 55 laps around the Williams Grove Speedway. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. An absolute cracker of a front row. On pole in the 07, Hayden Cardwell lines up alongside car number 22 of Howard Weaver out of position 2. Blake Majulis in the 127 starts position 3. Shad Prescott in the 10 will start position 4. Out of position number 5, car number 28 of Trevor Fitz out of position number 6. Car number 13 of DJ Kilanowski. Starting inside, row number 4, the 23 of Trevor Cheney out of position 7. Out of position 8, car number 7 of Mason Turner. Out of position number 9, the 33 of Hunter Stifler. Out of position number 10, in the 115, it's going to be Jed Barton. Out of position 11, the 17 of Aaron Kitchen lines up alongside the 99 of Seth Cheney. Out of position number 12. Out of position 13, the 41 of Michael Rafferty. Out of position 14, the 1 of Robert Schaefer. Chris Beck in the number 2 car starts position 15, Nathan Kassler. In the 21 starts position 16. Starting position 17, the 331 of Dustin Hall. Mitch Stiles in the 54 starts position 18. Position 19 is the 333 car of Charles Boggs. At a position 20, the 46 of Adam Stevens. At a position number 21, the 5 of Steve Kaufman's Josh Collins did not make the call. Also, Michael Rafferty, scheduled to start out of P13, did not make the call, so move the inside row up. And Jed Barton in the 115 did not make the call, so now we have a 19 car feature. "55 laps on the board. The World of Thunder's super late models here at the Williams Grove Speedway, the penultimate round of the season. I have to believe they're going to get the green flag, and then they are going to go into a 4-wide salute, ladies and gentlemen. It's their way of thanking you, maybe a 3-wide salute, their way of thanking you, the fans. I've seen this happen on a number of occasions throughout the season. In fact, we're going to have a 50-lap main event. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, your 4-wide salute. The World of Thunder Super Late Models, their way of thanking you, the fans. Just a little simple show of respect. The greatest sight in all of motorsports. The driver's going to break formation. The first 5 rows breaking formation, then of course we'll get the rest of the field lined back up. So the field looks good, and there's every chance that we're going to be sending the drivers on their way. Garrity, quick qualifier, won his heat. There's actually an invert of 2 anyway, so as long as he won his heat, he was guaranteed a front row starting spot. Hayden Cardwell, Howard Weaver. 52 laps on the board for this one. Green flag is out, and Blake Majulis, he is absolutely caught Howard Weaver napping at the start of that one. Fitz up on the inside on Prescott. Kilinowski back there as well. Drivers all fighting for positions. Contact Stifler and Turner. And there goes a couple of the cars stopped. As we're going to stay green, and no, there is the yellow flag. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Stifler got to the side of Turner. In comes Beck, and then Kitchen got nearly upside down. Certainly got the car biking up, that's for sure. Contact there with Schaefer. So the caution flag flies for the first time this evening. The field assembles up in a single file formation for the time being. Drivers on 2 to green. So line up behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. Link, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome into the channel. Lights are out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Delaware double file restart. Leader has the front row to himself. Weaver and Majulis. Teammates on row number 2. You go back to Fitz and Prescott. Also teammates, but D1RT teammates, Majulis and Weaver. TeamVLR.com teammates. Green flag back out. No, Justin. Just an Aussie in the booth. Cardwell leads from Majulis and Weaver, your top 3. Yellow, yellow, yellow. The 99 of Seth Chaney. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Just exactly what happened to the number 99 car. It got into the left rear quarter panel there of Jed Barton, and then Mitch Stiles was somewhat facing in a different direction. In fact, a little help there from Jed Barton. In fact, in the 115 car, of course, that turned the 54 car around on the 54 of Stiles. Got into the right rear quarter panel of the 99, putting the 99 around. Back to live pictures here from the Williams Grove Speedway. Drivers should be on 2 to green at the moment. $39? There is no 39. We got a 33, which is Hunter Stifler. Or the 333, Charles Boggs. The 99, that's Seth Chaney. Other than that, there's no other 30s or 39s or 90s. Talking about that car there, the 99. Lights out on the iRacing.com official pace truck here And I believe they are going to go single file. They're not moving into their Delaware double file restart. Don't forget, in about an hour and 20 minutes time, the 360s will be live again on the iRacing.com portal. Of course, we'll be live on YouTube, Facebook and Twitch as well. 12 laps complete. 43 to run for Hayden Cardwell. Majula second, Weaver in third. Then you go back to Trevor Fitz and Shad Prescott make up your top 5. So the single file restarts may just help Hayden Cardwell right now. Blake Majulis would love those single file restarts as well. Down at the bottom side through turn number 1 and 2, we're seeing a lot of the drivers work that inside groove here on the opening stages of tonight's feature event. We've seen it in the heat races as well. Cardwell continues to lead the field. Majulis, Cardwell got a little tight, opens up the door. Majulis, he's going to kick the door down and take the lead down the back straight away. It's a drag race into 3 and 4. Majulis has got the preferred line. Now what that does, if he can keep Cardwell up on the top side of the racetrack, it'll also give a chance for the 22 of Weaver to make a run on the inside. But Hayden Cardwell, a fantastic job. He takes back the lead using the middle part of the racetrack in turn number 1 and 2, using a slide job line in 3 and 4. And Hayden Cardwell, he done superb. He's going to continue to go above the slick in turn number 1 and 2. Goes back down low in turn 3 and 4. Slides up to the top of the racetrack on the exit of turn number 4. He's right up alongside that outside wall. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, car in upside down. Mitch Stiles in the 54 car, I believe that was. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Right in front of our turn 3. Oh, just caught the opening. Kitchen had nowhere to go. A wild ride for the 54 car. Get an onboard shot on Mitch Stiles here. It sounded like he had too high of a gearing in that car, but then again, I don't run late models, so I just seen catch the wall just there, that opening. The Kitchen had nowhere to go, and it was all just a bit of a hang on for a wild moment for Mitch Stiles in the 54 car. So back to live pictures here from the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the virtual Williams Grove Speedway, that is. Lights out on the iRacing.com, 20 down, 35 to go. Hayden Cardwell. He almost gave up the race lead, but fought back through the middle of the track in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to get by your second place car at the moment, Blake Majulis. Howard Weaver runs in third. Fourth is going to be Trevor Fitz and Shad Prescott. Your top 5, so no change to your top 5. DJ Kilinowski back there in position 6. As here we go, turn number 1 and 2. Up top is Hayden Cardwell, your leader in the 07 car. Slide job line through 3 and 4. You're watching Majulis continues to run the bottom side on the exit of turn number 4. He's nearly got to his left rear quarter panel. So 3 different lines from first, second and third. By the time they come out of turn number 2, Weaver just tucks in behind the 127 car. Fourth, fifth and sixth battle, Trevor Fitz, Shad Prescott. and DJ Kilinowski. So 2-3 car battles inside the top 6. Oh, the 10 car. That's Shad Prescott. Normally used to see him in the 41. Tonight in the 10. Yellow flag going to fly one more time. So we can take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. So it was the 33 car up under Stifler. Oh, Kitchen just got underneath him and... well, that happened. So back to live pictures once again for the penultimate round of the World of Thunder iRacing League Super Late Models here at the Grove Course next week. The final round of Season 4 where we crown a champion for not only the Super Late Models, but of course we crown a champion for the 360 winged sprint cars as well. Wonderful thanks to all the admins throughout the season that have helped put on these wonderful events and wonderful shows. Of course, all you wonderful fans as well that turned up week in and week out. We had some great numbers putting on these events, so we hope you enjoyed the coverage, and well, we've still got plenty more to come. Lights out on the paced vehicle. .26 complete, 29 to go. Green flag is out. Hayden Cardwell in the 07 going to continue to lead this field down to the start-finish line with the single file restarts. Blake Majulis using the same sort of line through 1 and 2, but that opens up the door for the 22 of Howard Weaver. Weaver couldn't get the job done on the exit of turn 2 and down the back straight. We're going to challenge him one more time on the exit of turn 4, but Majulis is carrying some speed down into 1 and 2. Slides up to the middle of the racetrack above the slick right now. Weaver going to continue to work low down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. So the teammates battling side by side for second and third. It leaves Cardwell starting just to move away from Majulis and Weaver. Weaver moved into second spot and the yellow flag flies. Not too sure on that one, so we're going to leave that one alone. So a couple of cautions here tonight in the Super Late Models. I don't know what it is about this track, but for some reason it's just very, very difficult to get somewhat of a great race here at the Grove. And well, this is one of my favourite tracks to race on in the sprint cars. It's just, I don't know what it is. If anyone can tell me, I'd love to know. I mean, there's a lot of good drivers here tonight. Oh, Tim, thank you very much. So you can find Tim Sims on Facebook, even on the World Wide Web. Give him a like, give him a follow while you're there. I believe you guys are one of the supporters at our good friends over at the Dirt Racing Network as well. Lights turned off on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Hayden Cardwell now move Howard Weaver into position number 2. Yeah, Cameron, I'm not too sure why. Look, I've known to say what's on my mind sometimes, but I think we'll leave it. I don't know, it's just this track. You know what? Blame the track. That's what we'll go with. 32, complete Majulis, Weaver. Sorry, Cardwell, Weaver, Majulis. Your top 3. Fitz, Kilinowski, Prescott, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Slider line from the 28 car. Trevor Fitz got Kilinowski behind him. And then Shad Prescott in 6th. Chris Beck in 7th. Mason Turner 8th. Trevor Cheney 9th. And Robert Schaefer rounds out your top 10. I get the feeling that the TeamVLR.com number 22 is really going to make a challenge for the race lead, but not before another yellow comes. Yellow, yellow, yellow. So the iRacing.com official pace truck is back out onto the circuit, leaving us with about 17 laps to go. Yes, Mr. Ernie Williams Jr. The 360s will be up next. In fact, the server launches in 55 minutes time, and we're going to be live in 1 hour and 10 minutes time. Of course, we'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and of course on the iRacing.com iRacing Live portal. So if you're watching us on Facebook, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, make sure the bell and the get notifications tab is on. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. Of course, you can always subscribe to our channel on Twitch, but it does cost $4.99 USD a month. Or you can use your Twitch Prime sub. .360 is very popular here at the Grove, so we should see a good field of cars. I'm expecting around 30 to 40 cars, I reckon, for the 360s at the Grove. So we'll have about 18 remaining when we get the green flag next time by. The field once again going to line up Indian file, single file behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. Hayden Cardwell, your race leader. Let's take a look at your JR Productions and Media spots or results at the moment. Hayden Cardwell from Howard Weaver, Blake Majulis, Trevor Fitz, DJ Kilinowski, your top 5. Shad Prescott, Chris Beck, Mason Turner, Trevor Cheney, and Nathan Kessler, your top 10. Hunter Stifler, Jed Barton, Seth Cheney, Aaron Kitchen, Dustin Hall, Adam Stevens, Charles Boggs, and Steve Kaufman. And then you're back to Robert Schaefer back on pit road along with Mitch Stiles already. The field is in the hands of the 07. Normally, the 07 car belongs to Howard Weaver, but tonight he's in the 22 and the 07 belongs to Hayden Cardwell. And can Hayden Cardwell, he is 18 laps away, 9 miles away from victory lane here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Majulis trying to retake back that second spot on the racetrack. Once again, your top 3 all work the bottom side of the racetrack. We've seen Cardwell use a somewhat of a slider line to carry that momentum on the exit of the turns. Weaver got up on his inside in 1 and 2, but once again it was that momentum down to the low side in turn number 3 and 4. Weaver half a car length lower than what Cardwell was in 3 and 4 just then. So Weaver continuing to catfish it on the bottom side. Majulis down low as well. Again, it's been 2-3 car battles. We've seen Cardwell, Weaver, and Majulis really be the class of the field tonight here at the Grove for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. For 4th, 5th, and 6th, it's been all about Trevor Fitz, DJ Kilinowski, and Shad Prescott. I get the feel. Oh, Majulis just caught the inside wall in the exit of turn 4. He's going to lose a ton of ground. It's going to put him almost 9/10 of a second back, so that one little mistake on the exit of 4 has really hurt the 127 entry, leaving it at a 2-car battle at the front. It's Hayden Cardwell. Another car going into the pits. I believe that might have been Charles Boggs. Bowman, thank you very much for the follow. Cardwell, Weaver. And Weaver's trying to stick a front bumper up on the inside of the 07. Trying to take the line away once again. We see the middle side used for Hayden Cardwell. And he's certainly got the run down into 3 and 4. We are nearing 10 laps to go. We start lap number 45 of the 55 allocated here this evening. The Weaver. Oh, lap traffic. A 1-lap car. The lap car, will that play a factor? In this one, it's the 5 car. Steve Kaufman. He stays high. Let's Weaver and Cardwell go on by. Now, 10 laps to go as they went past the start-finish line that time by on the front straightaway. Weaver's got a better run through 1 and 2 that time, but Cardwell just a little bit better on the top side. Cardwell, almost a huge mistake in 1 and 2. How does Weaver get by the 07? He continues to go low again in 1 and 2. This battle for the lead, it's pretty much been the entirety of this race. But instead of 2 cars, we've normally seen Majulis in the 127. That mistake from him about 5 laps ago cost him. He's now 9/10 of a second behind. Cardwell this time going to stay low. Weaver's got to run as well, side by side down the back straightaway. Cardwell not giving an inch. Slides up to the top. Weaver stays down low. I think Cardwell has just found the line. Running the slider line. Weaver once again. He is stuck on that inside groove. Cardwell this time is going to stay low in 3 and 4, so not opting to go the slider line, maybe just trying to run something different just to compare times. He's now going to stay on the bottom side, and well, must have a thought running through his mind. If Weaver's going to get by me, it's going to have to be on the outside, because as long as Cardwell doesn't get off the bottom side and doesn't make a mistake with 5 to go, there's no reason on why Cardwell shouldn't win. Proves me wrong as he goes into 1 and 2 and runs the slider line. I don't think Weaver's like that, Mr. Hireman. Uh-oh. Lap car on the bottom side. It's not only halted Cardwell, but Weaver had to take evasive action. Majulis, oh no, Majulis saved it. What a save. 3.5 to go. Oh no, yellow, yellow, yellow. And there it is, the 5 car turned around, and this will end the penultimate A-main of the season. With 3 laps to go, we will not get another restart. Therefore, we will finish under yellow and behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. That could have been one of the greatest finishes we were going to see. Of course, we will get to chat with our top 3 after we cross the start-finish line in a couple of laps' time when the drivers get the checkered flag. I blame you, Heilemann. I blame you. So the Super Late Models at the Williams-Grove Speedway about to conclude in just under a mile's time. You're waiting for the yellow. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Well, didn't that lap car almost play a massive factor in tonight's? And how about Majulis got tagged by the lap car on the front straightaway? It almost sent Majulis hard right into the front stretch wall, but he managed to save it. And he comes away with a third place finish. The drivers right now will get the white flag behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. Yeah, Nick, well, it's not something that we can control. It's all to do with iRacing. I'm sure they've got a lot of other things that potentially need fixing, but we can only deal with what we've got, buddy. It's a part of the service that they provide. So the field will make its final time into turn number 3 and 4. And getting the win here tonight in the 07 car. We'll take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Let the cars go past the start finish line. Checkered flag has been waved. I'll bring up your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Hayden Cardwell with the win in the 07 from Howard Weaver in second. Third is going to be Blake Majulis. Fourth, Shad Prescott. DJ Gilanowski makes up your top 5. Trevor Fitzhome in 6th. Chris Beck in 7th. Hunter Stifler in 8th. Trevor Cheney 9th. And Mason Turner make up your top 10. You go back to Jed Barton in 11th. Seth Cheney in 12th. Aaron Kitchen 13th. Nathan Castler in 14th. Dustin Hall in 15th. 16th was going to be Adam Stevens. 17th was Steve Kaufman. Charles Boggs, Robert Schaefer, and Mitch Stiles make up the 20 cars that officially started this one. We've now got a chance to go down trackside with our top 3. So we wait for the drivers to finish up and get the virtual helmets off, or get the VR headsets off, and we'll have a chat with Hayden Cardwell, Howard Weaver, and Blake Majulis. But we're going to go straight down into victory lane, and getting the job done in the 07 entry tonight is going to be Hayden Cardwell. Hayden, congratulations on this victory, man. It was a tough race from start to finish, but you managed to hold on. Talk about the emotions you're feeling right now.
Yeah, it was a very tough race. I think I got saved by a lot of cautions there. I know Howard and Blake, they were right on me that whole entire race. They knew me earn that one for sure.
There was a couple of times where a couple of lap cars, really could have, thrown a spanner into the works, but they ended up falling your way, and you really had this 07 hooked up. You were running a slider line one lap, and then you were staying down low. Those last 5 laps, I thought you were going to stay to the bottom side. Was there a thought to maybe just protect that bottom side, and if Weaver had a faster car, he was going to have to go the long way around you?
Oh yeah, I definitely thought about it there for a minute, but I just thought about and wanted to maybe if I could just keep my momentum up, I could just be able to stay in front of them to get to the bottom in 3 and 4, and likely just played in our factor.
Well, cautions did save you, but still a good race, pretty much from start to finish. You had Weaver and Majulis, hot on your heels here tonight. Before we let you get out of here, of course, and celebrate. I'm sure you got a number of people you might need to thank.
Yeah, I just want to go ahead and thank SCP, Napa Auto, H&M, E1 Graphics, and everybody at Bad Racing. I mean, they're pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I just can't thank them enough for what they gave me.
All right, well done, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There you go, Hayden Cardwell there, getting the job done in the 07 car. Normally drives the 07 car tonight, but of course he was in car number 22. He finds himself with a second place finish. Home in second place is none other than Howard Weaver. Howard, congratulations on second. You must be a little bit disappointed that the race finished under yellow, but still a good result for you and the 22 team.
Yeah, it was. I was afraid it would end under yellow because we had a caution every other lap before that, it seemed like, and we were we made it a lot longer that run than we had, so I was thinking I needed to hurry up before the yellow came out because you just, if it comes out with 3 to go, you're done. And I think I could have maybe got him if it stayed green there, but it would have been a great finish either way if it had a.
We'll go back to the start. You were pretty much caught sleeping on the initial start. You rode in third behind Blake for quite some time there. It was a mistake that Blake made that really opened up the door for you. Were you hoping that Hayden was going to do the same thing, in those final couple of laps? All right,
somebody moved me.
Yeah, I don't know where you got moved, but we'll go back to the start. You were caught sleeping on that start, and it took a number of laps for you to get by Blake there. Were you a little bit disappointed that Hayden didn't make the same mistakes in those final stages, before the yellow flag came out?
Well, I got a pretty good start, but then as soon as I mashed the gas, it pushed up, so I had to back off. And by the time I backed off, Matt Julis was already by me. But yeah, it was hard for me to get a real good start anyway because of my gear. But I wasn't really wanting Hayden to make a mistake because I feel like I had a good shot of getting by him anyway, especially if he kept giving me the bottom like he was. So because if he made a mistake in front of me, it was probably going to collect me in it, because there was one time whenever he ran the bottom and I think we hit, and so I was like, I hope that doesn't happen again, because if we hit too hard going into turn one, we're probably both spinning around. So I felt like if there was a green run, I was faster, but we didn't have many of those, so I just wanted to try to, last couple laps there, I think we were almost side by side whenever the caution came out. He was a little ways ahead of me, but I felt like I was just gaining a little bit each lap. And so, yeah, I mean, there's not much more I could have done other than, if the yellow hadn't came out, I think it would have been probably a side-by-side finish at worst, so.
All right, well, you bring the 22 home in second place tonight. Before we get out of here, though, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
Yeah, congrats to Hayden on the win, and Blake with a good run in third. Neither of us have been running too well lately, and I seem to be doing pretty good at Williams Grove. So, yeah, I'd like to thank iRacing Got Flag, VLR, the series here, WOT, and you for the broadcast, and South Texas Speedway, Team Friday, and forget the rest. But yeah, it was a good race, and yeah, I wish it finished under green, but oh well.
All right, there we go. Howard Weaver home in second place tonight. We'll go down and chat with our final spot on the podium. Home in third place tonight is going to be Blake Majulis. Blake, congratulations on the third place run here tonight. It was, well, a pretty good night at the start, and one little mistake, cost you a potential win, a chance at a win, I should say, and, well, it's going to have to settle for a third. How you feeling?
Pretty good. It was good in the early stages there, and then Howard got by and just went downhill from there, I guess.
Didn't really get off the bottom all that much. We've seen Cardwell pretty much using a slider line. There was a couple of times where you sort of went up top. Where was that 127 most comfortable?
Oh, yeah, definitely around the bottom. I think the bottom was faster. It just took a while for the momentum to get built up to, well, it would be to get by Hayden on the slide job line.
Well, other than that one mistake, what could you have done differently, to be one or two steps further up on this podium?
I'd have to say probably backing up my corners a little bit more and getting a better exit. That's about it, man.
Would you make any setup adjustments to the car? Was the car, spot on where it needed to be?
Maybe one or two minor adjustments I could have changed. Maybe with the left front spring a little bit, get in the ground more. But other than that, nope.
All right, third place finish out tonight. Before we get out, of course, it's mandatory. You need to thank a few people.
Yeah, just everybody at Team VLR, CNC Designs, Burberry Designs, Tyler Burrow, Weave Nation, and you guys for the broadcast. Thank you.
There we go, Blake Majulis home in third place here tonight. But of course, your winner in the 07 car, it's going to be Hayden Cardwell. That'll wrap us up for the World of Thunder Super Late Models. The penultimate round of the series is complete, leaving us 1 week. Next week will be the championship night. Of course, it'll be live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and of course the iRacing Live portal as well. Again, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we want to thank those wonderful people that sponsor us here on a nightly or on a weekly basis. Of course, those wonderful people behind the scenes getting it done. Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, Turbo Tees Apparel, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we sign off for the Super Late Models. Reminder, in just under an hour's time, set your alarms. We're going to have the World of Thunder 360 winged sprint cars. Once again, we'll be back here at the Williams Grove Speedway on your home for #1 Dirt broadcast here on the iRacing.com service Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll take a break and come back with a 360 stream